All right, welcome back to Bayou Time, 879-1231 if you'd like to get involved. We have, somewhat of an open topic, if you will. Much of the discussion thus far has been about, hurricane protection. Last caller was upset with another caller. 879-1231 if you'd like to get involved. Also want to throw out there for discussion, this marsh fire issue. You see it reported heavily on the New Orleans media outlets, and I was in New Orleans earlier this week, and I have to be honest with you, inside one of the buildings that I was in, I was able to smell would seem to be, I guess, the marsh burning, because you did have a sense of a burning smell, and so it was a heavy smell. If you want to report on that, if you smelled it, if you've seen some of the smog, if you will, it's blown over towards your neighborhood, you want to report on it, feel free to do so as well. Let's go to the next caller. I think I took him out of line. Let me put you on hold so I can get to the next call. Hello, welcome to Bayou Time.
Good evening, Jason.
Good evening.
I wanted to comment on this guy that called last week, Jason.
All right, which one?
Well, he was talking about Mr. Cam Morvant saying that he didn't have the cojones to ask for the death penalty for some of these cases in the past, but I just wanted to make it clear to him and anybody else that agreed with that understanding is that Mr. Cam Morvant can ask for the death penalty, but the jury delivers the ultimate verdict. I mean,
that's right.
All he can do is his job, but I know that Cam Morvant is one of the best stand-up district attorneys I've ever known in my lifetime. And if you ever sat down and had an honest conversation with Mr. Cam Morvant at a fair, at one of the regional fairs, or if you ever met him personally on the street, he's a really great guy, very personable, very respecting. I really enjoy a conversation with Mr. Cam when I get a chance to do so, and it's always out of pleasure. You certainly don't want to do business with the man because he's a pretty tough district attorney, and he's got his own philosophy.
That's right, but he uses his discretion, and we've had him up here, and he says, he loses a lot of sleep over trying to make the right choices sometimes, but he does what he feels is right in the sense of the public and everyone involved. So, and like you said, he's tried a death penalty case before in the past. So, I would certainly disagree if a caller made that statement, because he has had, as you mentioned, the cojones to go ahead and try to seek the death penalty when he's thought it necessary. It's ultimately a decision for the jury to make, as you mentioned.
The other thing is that Martin came on last night, and he was talking about the article in the Comet, and
okay.
It looks like Mr. Morvant's office stood up and they wrote their opinion to the article that they read in the Comet. And I just want to remind Martin that the Comet and the Homer Courier are both owned by the New York Times, which is owned by Rupert Murdoch, who is the owner of Fox News Network. It's just like that guy that I call Stand Corrected. He calls in, he stirs the pot, he insults somebody, and he thinks that he's going to get the credit for making a contribution that the television gets good conversation. But that's not the way it works. The way it works, Jason, is that when you come on television, you should at least be credible in what you're saying. And if you're going to challenge somebody else, at least be professional when you do it. Because I know that the President of the United States doesn't use a Republican candidate, a Republican calendar to schedule his domestic policies. But I'll say one thing more on that, Jason.
Yeah.
If that man wants to come on television and he wants to continue the rhetoric and the hard-hitting anti-Obama comments that he makes, and if he's a strong conservative and a strong Republican, I'll welcome him. Come on and get it, and just be as ugly as you can, where everybody can hear you and understand you and know who you are. And you have a good night, Jason.
Okay, thank you for the call. Again, we want to make sure everybody's, oh, sorry, I forgot to turn off my phone there for you and put it on vibrate, so I apologize. Let's go to the next caller. Hello, welcome to Bayou Time.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead as I turn my phone off for you guys.
Okay.
Go ahead, I'm listening to you.
All right.
All right.
First, I've got a complaint.
Okay.
My
Let's hear it.
first thing is that I'm complaining because a lot of these politicians, I don't care if it's a Republican or a Democrat,
All right.
they're doing these robocalls,
All right, yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
and sometimes you can have 5 to 6 of them a day.
All right.
And a lot of us people down here are on very small incomes, and we pay for our phone by the minute.
Okay.
And they're eating up our minutes, and it just irritates me.
So
And-
even if it goes to a voicemail, it eats up minutes?
And if it goes to the voicemail, does it eat up the minutes? No? Yes, it does.
Okay, all right, yeah.
And then, when you go to answer the phone, it's too late, too. Unless you just hang up, you still get
So you get
charged
charged
out.
for at least a minute or something, or a minimum, I guess, time.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And then it's aggravating, and I wish they would quit doing that.
Well, I certainly understand why they would want to do it, to try to help inform the electorate who's running. But I understand your side, because I've received some of those calls as well. And if I recall, the last election cycle, on election day, we had a number of people calling in to complain that, they got calls all day long, and they
Yeah.
just didn't want to be bothered. But then again, we also, it's kind of a catch-22. Well, we have to remind people to vote if you talk to that person running, and then you have the other people who say, well, I wish we would have good people run, and then but I understand, it's not like we're
Yeah.
calling somebody's house phone anymore, where they're just charged a monthly fee. Now people's cell phones are being,
That's
charged. Yeah.
that's exactly right. And
Okay.
I mostly have a phone in case of an emergency or family contact.
All right.
That's what I have a phone for. I don't have a landline. But it's irritating. A second thing
Okay.
that I wanted to make a comment. And it's not to say, in other words, of being a Republican or a Democrat again. But I don't like watching reruns.
Okay,
So I like to watch something fresh and new.
all right.
So, I mean, we keep hearing the same thing, the same thing, the same thing. I rather listen to, in other words, a different opinion on how the government should be run, or somebody might be able to run the government. It seems like, I'm sorry, but this man, Mr. Obama, does not give us anything new.
Okay.
And that to me is a rerun. I'd rather watch something brand new.
Well,
That's
and
my
it's kind of
opinion.
ironic that you say that, because he ran on the notion of change, change and hope. So you don't think you've seen much change and hope since you've been in office?
Well, I've seen a lot of change, but the changes that I've seen are
Okay.
changes that I feel that, in other words, have hurt a lot of people for working, just to be able to survive. I mean, even your electric bill's gone up. You know what I mean? I mean, it's harder for us to be able to make ends meet. And
Okay.
what really teed me off on listening to anything he had to say was when he decided that he had put up, like, in other words, that the Social Security checks would maybe go out late. And to me, to use the senior citizens as a ploy to be able to get what he wanted done was absolutely wrong.
All right.
To me, that's immoral. I mean, you shouldn't mess with other people's lives like that.
Thank you for the call and for the opinions. We appreciate you participating.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. What we need to do is take a short break. Want to remind everybody once again before we go to the break that coming up just after 7 p.m., Terrebonne General Medical Center, the Mary Bird Perkins at TGMC Open is coming up soon, and we'll have several guests joining us coming up, but we will have time to take some more phone calls for about 15 or 20 minutes or so. So stay with us. We have more for you tonight right here on Bayou Time.